the hero in your own story. And I can talk for hours about this thing. Be the hero. Because through life, we all are searching for a hero, don't we? Some of us conscious and some of us not conscious of it. We all are searching for a hero, someone to save us, someone to help us, someone to love us, someone to care, someone that can see us, someone that can inspire us, educate us, understand us, know our pain, relate to our pain. Someone that we can trust, let down our guard and feel safe with. Someone that we can be comfortable with. We all are searching for that person. Sometimes in our lover, husband's wife, friendship, mother, dad. We are all going through life searching for that person. And in the midst of searching for that person, be our hero so we can run to when we are feeling hurt or happy with the good news. We tend to be disappointed sometimes. We get betrayed, abused, some of us, neglected, rejected, abandoned, and we get hurt because we are looking at someone. Have you ever feel that?
Yes.
Yes.
You can relate to the story.
Yes.
All of us. And we felt like they let us down. And it's people that we really loved and wanted to be there for us.
Yep.
They were our heroes. Some of us, our parents, I can relate to that. And then we put up walls. We put up walls. High walls. Walls higher than Jericho walls. So now we put up all these walls and we don't want no one to get close to us. We don't trust no one anymore. We walk around with this mask, pretending to be someone, but we are all hurting and broken inside. Still searching for ourselves, trying to get healed, trying to get answers. And in the midst of that, we get hurt again. So the walls keep going higher. So we look at everyone as, you must be the next one. So we are constantly protecting ourselves. Is the truth?
Yes.
Are we speaking the truth?
Yes.
So everything trigger us. You speak some kind of up, I knew it. Couldn't trust you.
Yes.
So we go through life like that. Always with walls, always protecting ourselves, always ready to feel the first punch. Because we are hurt, abused, neglected, disappointed, rejected, and all these issues of life, and we walk around with this pain. And this is the sad part that I want to talk about. Oftentimes, we are leading people. We are teachers, teaching our children. We are people in high position in government, leading the people. Some of us in position in business, churches. But we are walking around with issues, heavy issues. So now how can you lead people when you can't lead yourself? How can we teach people while we cannot teach ourselves? How can we heal people, help people, while we cannot help ourselves? So many people walk through life, go to work, wake up every morning, do all these things, but we are a atomic bomb. We are walking like that, ready to explode. We are always angry, sad, depressed, anxious. But yet we have to put up this front and come and teach the children. Lead our children at home, wives, business, all these positions, while we are walking around broken. Still searching for someone to help us and see us, to understand us. But yet we won't tell people that we are crying inside. And many of you are in this room. So true. So when I was praying this morning, that's what I saw. Yep. A lot of us broken, going through life, the same motion every single morning. And never be able to be our best version. Because watch this. How can you be your best, give your best while you're broken yourself? You can never achieve your true potential. And all of us are born authentic, unique, with potential. heavy potential, great things to add value to other people's life, change people's life. God created all of us different, we look different, but we carry power. We carry stuff to change the next generation. I always applaud teachers because you guys are the gateway to help the next generation. To raise the next prime minister, parliamentarian, the architect, the engineer, the lawyer, the accountant. So you have the source to be able to impart in all our children while you are teaching. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if you are flowing in your full potential, heal body, soul, and mind, and then you teach. What's going to happen to our next generation? Tell me someone. What will happen if you are walking in your full potential, knowing yourself, well healed, sound mind, healed emotionally, especially us as women, we are very extremely emotional. Everything triggers. And while doing that, we are breaking someone else. And then the cycle continues. Another broken person, hurt person, and then it starts with another person. And that person will go hurt and abuse someone, and then the cycle continues. And it goes in our children. So we are raising a generation of broken, confused people. And then we expect tomorrow to be a better day. Yeah. We expect it to change. We expect it that we can just pray about it and it will just vanish one day. All will disappear. Tomorrow just going to be a bright day, beautiful day. It will never happen. Doesn't matter how much we pray, how much we go to church, and I'm going to be. But I found the hero within me. That's why I can speak today. Because I realize unless we deal with the issues that we all have, we can never be healed, change our mind, so we can change the next generation. We have to lead ourselves first. So I am encouraging everyone to find themselves. You got to heal yourself. You got to know yourself. You got to learn who you are. You got to know what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. You got to know the real you. Now, to get to know the real you, you got to spend time with self. But oftentimes we just go through the life, oh, I'm tired, stressed. Oh yeah, I'm just here. And then we get old and we die.
Yeah, that's we get to it.
Yes, we get to it. Yes, we are realizing also with the and each one
Every day.
Now, do you believe that's the purpose for our life?
No way.
No. But yet we don't stand quiet, think and realize there is where all of us are heading if we do not change some. Yes. Address some issues. Address it. So I came to address some issues this morning. We got to find the hero that is really lost. Then when I was praying, I heard the word legacy. I said, but Lord, where are you taking me? And it shall go all the way over this side. Legacy. And I said, oh, okay, I got it. Hero, legacy, because all heroes have legacy, right? But what is legacy though? What is legacy? What is it? Can anyone help me? What is legacy? We only have to elaborate on that. What is legacy? Anyone?
Something you left behind.
Something you left behind?
Yes.
Something
An impression.
Impression? Nice. Anyone else? Help me, please. Legacy. Your name? Come on, teacher. Come on, teachers. Come on, teachers.
A long-lasting mark.
a long-lasting mark. I love that. Lasting mark.
My brain is a Google, yes.
Legacy, what you pass on? Yes, go ahead. Come on. Give me one more. It's legacy.
I'm looking at
What else? Right? Oh, yeah. Okay. So
want people to remember you.
you want people to remember you because yes, all you want people to remember, and it lasts longer. But legacy is all of that and much more. Welcome. Come in. My name is Anne, and I'm your friend. So watch this. Legacy is exactly that and much more. We die, it means we had got to die one day. But when people remember us, they will remember us of the things we did, the problems we solved, the impact we had on others, the value we add to people, not by the problems we have created. So legacy is very important. And we all, even right now in this room, we already have a legacy. We say things anyhow, and we do not reflect on what the actions that will cause what we did. You know, the reaction, the reaction of our action. And then we expect our children to do something, while we as adults do not reflect on our action because of the actions. Good? So it is important to know what people think of you. I know we like to say, I don't care. They don't pay my rent. They don't pay my bills. We say that all the time. But when we're going into life and we understand, teacher. Yeah. Okay, I love like that. Let me go back. Yeah. When we become conscious that time is not ours, we do not know when or how we're going to depart on this earth. And we all have to be conscious that we all will go one day. Yes? And we have to understand we cannot stop time. I always say it in my speech, we cannot control time, we cannot take it back, we cannot manipulate it, we cannot even buy it. You know, because nowadays we think we can buy everything, we cannot buy time. And the time, the allotted time given to all of us, we need to make good use of it to build a legacy so we can pass it on to our next generation. Or let me put it like this, that we hope that we will pass it on to the next generation. But the thing is, we go through life and we do not pay attention that everything that we do, everything that we say, touch will affect someone, will have influence on someone. And because of that, we can either change someone's life to better, or we can mess up someone's life forever. And especially as leaders in our community, teachers, we need to understand this. And that's my prayer, that we all can understand that we are here to add value to someone else, and hoping that someone else will add value to our children. It is a cycle. Yes, it's a circle of life. Albert Einstein said, in the midst of every crisis, in the midst of every difficulty, lies an opportunity. And I started earlier that we all want to be hero in a story. Hopefully we all want to be hero in our story, and we go through life looking for our hero. But through life, we face many difficulties, many challenges that cause us to behave the way we are behaving today. We can go all the way down to our childhood, and we can realize because of what we experienced during our childhood made us who we are. We can see adults that had a very good, nourishable childhood, and they became adults that can hold themselves accountable, responsible, with integrity, good character. But then we can see also those that did not have a great foundation, and today they are behaving so, That's why the title is so and so and so. But the truth of the matter is that we can change even what we experienced from our childhood that made us who we are today, that we may not be as effective. You understand? As adults, we have to realize we still have the power to control the way we act, our emotions, what trigger us. That's why it's important to find yourself. Find out the areas that you're very good in and areas that you know that you mess up all the time. And you work on it. Because it is impossible, well, it is possible to lead and teach, but you will not do it effectively. Yes? Now, the aim is that we build legacy. A legacy that will last forever. That you can change someone's life and add value to someone's life. I am quite sure if I ask you to raise your hand, you will say you want to be the best teacher, the best version of yourself, that you can impact your children, the students, the children, the past you have, and then 10, 20 years from now, you can see them and say, I was the foundation to the primary school, and they did well. I'm quite sure you want to say, you want to be that first. Correct?
Yes.
Now, the next question is, while we are teaching every day, do we have that mindset all the time? Come on, be honest with me. No, frustrating, huh? Stressful, tiring, painful, almost impossible. Because sometimes we work in an environment that is not conducive. We don't have all the tools. These are the real issues of life. And it requires serious determination to still do what is right to add value to someone's life. And come, let me tell you this. God holds us accountable for the way we treat children and even each other. Because I remember in the Bible it says He created each and every one of us in His own image to do good works. Right? And He loved all of us, including the child or the adult that is not lovable. So we as leaders have to change a lot of stuff. We have to first change the way we think. And in the journey to find myself, to become the hero in my story, because I can give you a whole long testimony of myself, and I'm not going to do it today. I can tell you, the moment you find the hero within yourself and change the way you think and view people, you will be a success story, regardless of your opinion or not.
Agreed.
Because failure is predictable and success is predictable. We can predict if your life gonna go places. I mean, we can predict that you're not gonna end up nothing. It's just my ability. And when you die, people may say some stuff like we said earlier. All of those things are predictable.
Yeah.
So what we have to start to do daily, our action that we do daily, the things we say daily, the people we impart in daily, will determine our legacy tomorrow. It will not happen miraculously. We cannot hope that it will change. That tomorrow you will stop lying. Tomorrow you will stop being angry. Tomorrow you will stop angry. Tomorrow it cannot happen if we do not take actions today.
Makes sense.
We have to work on it. Intentionally, consistently, well aware that where we're going. Now, the next important question is this. Do you know yourself? Do you know yourself? And most of us will say, of course I know myself. But the truth of the matter is, I meet people every day. Big position, high position, long position, fat position, all kinds of positions. By the action, the way they treat people, the way they conduct themselves, the way they have opinion about someone else, I can tell you, they are broken vessels walking around ready to explode. They're lying down in the bed every night, crying themselves to sleep, or taking pills to sleep. Not regrets. If I should have, would I, have I, not to have, all those things. Adults like us, and some are in this room. Some are in this room. cannot sleep at 8 hours smooth. Cannot. Because things we did and so and so and so. Because in life, we all gonna make mistakes. I always like to tell people, there's only one perfect person, and that's God. None of us are perfect. We're gonna mess up over and over, and even me, myself, again, will mess up again. But we have to understand that there is only one perfect, which is going to be a human. But we got to find a space that we can heal. We can find ourselves. We can get to know ourselves. So the question is, of course, who are you? And some will say, I'm a teacher from Suriname, I'm from Guyana, I live in St. Martin, I live on Tangerine Road, I live in St. Peters, I have 5 children, 2 cats, 1 hamster, and a golden fish. Who are you? And that's not who you are. None of those things. I have a master, a bachelor, actually, that's not who you are. All of those things are things that we achieve through life. And all of them are good. All those are good. I've got 2 doctorates. It's good. So all of this is good. It's good. It's good stuff. But that's not who I am. That's not who Simply Ann is. The moment I identify who I am, my world changed. Completely changed. My platform changed. I'm traveling. It completely changed. All what I thought I was, accountant and so, I don't even have passion. Because I found myself. So who is Ann? Who is Ann? This is to help you identify or lead you to find your purpose, who you are. Because unless you find your real purpose, the reason you were born, not from where you came from. Mama may say, daddy may say, and so you were mistaken, all those things.